First. It's all you, brother. Whenever you are ready. I don't know what deck you're playing. But you know what deck I'm playing. Wait, you didn't tell me? You didn't tell me what deck you're playing, bro?
What's black? What do you think black is?
Could be anything.
Could be anything. Could be anything. I'll put that cap. Here you go. Could be anything. I own 3 decks.
You do? But all the same sleeve.
All the same sleeve.
Go. They all have the same sleeve. How is a guy like me supposed to know?
A guy like him should?
You don't know. You don't know.
Your move, brother.
My move? My move.
That deck doesn't have any.
Doesn't it?
Wait, no. It does have hurtful spells, but those hurtful spells don't hurt too much.
They hurt.
They cripple. They don't hurt. They cripple.
They do be crippling sometimes. Oh, sometimes.
Unless it's targeted at me, which at which point it does hurt.
And then it, of course, yes, naturally. That is the way that moves.
You know when it hurts?
When it hurts, it hurts.
When it hits your creature's instant speed as you're putting in 4 on it. Yeah, but it only gives it negative. It only gives it negative.
Yeah, only negatives.
Negative counters.
Not the worst. Not the worst thing in the world.
Not straight damage.
Not the worst thing in the world. All right, I will play a Kumano. Kumano?
Use the big boy dice.
Oh, the big one? Which one?
Big boys.
Kumano?
I'll give you a nice red black.
Oh, nice. Excellent.
How long do you think it would take for a coleslaw to be left out until you can weaponize it?
Coleslaw?
I mean, I know you can weaponize it now, but
probably about 2,
to a threatening weapon.
maybe 3 hours.
It's just left out? I would say 2 to 3 months.
Months? That shit gets hard, bro.
How many times
that shit gets hard.
How many times do you say blood in a sentence?
You know what I'm saying?
We're not doing this anymore.
Swing 2?
How many times do you say blood in a sentence?
No. Your move, bro.
My blood was bleeding blood.
It's your move, bro.
My blood was bleeding blood.
Your blood was definitely bleeding some kind of bloody.
I'm bleeding blood all over my blood because these bloods were bloodletting me.
The bloodletting. That's a new one. That's a new one. We were getting very bloodletting.
Can't believe they used to do that.
Bloodletting? It's just like draining of your blood.
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, you're sick. Oh, you need to like drain your blood.
Yeah, because the blood's toxic. You know what I'm saying? You need new blood.
Yeah, it's fucking toxic.
Exactly. You need to get the new blood going.
Fucking toxic, man.
A wee bit fucking toxic. Whoa, there.
Shot.
You're dropping the moves.
Shot.
There it goes. Hold on.
There it goes.
Oh, I see it. I see the movements. We got the paws out. It's very light. Huh?
Is all?
Oh, yeah, I'm not a blue deck. I just wanted to see it.
I mean, you're a red deck?
I'm a red deck.
Wait, is that coming tapped?
That does not come tapped.
It's just for this. It's like color.
Yeah, if I play it from color, it does damage to me.
Pay 1 life out of it.
And also, if I have 4 other mana, I can pitch it to do 2.
Alright. Chat. Okay, 1. A little oneer.
A little one-ski dunsky.
We'll do a cartouche.
Whoa, buddy. Hold on there.
Cartouche.
Hold on there. Hey, I'm responding to this, actually. I'm responding to that. On the cast, I will then play with fire.
2 damage?
2 damage right here.
-2.
Yep. Before the enchantment comes in. And before the cast resolves. So there's no cast trigger.
So you're responding to the cast trigger?
Yes. I'm responding to the act of casting it. So before that even resolves, my thing resolves. Before anything happens. Is that how that works?
No.
What?
when he casts it, two things happen.
Okay. Oh, so then the other thing will still happen?
Like, hold on, I'm kind of confused.
Wait, because then if that's the case, then
No, when he casts it, like, as soon as he casts it, that trigger happens.
Okay.
It doesn't
that trigger will
right
still
away.
happen?
It happens, but it doesn't resolve right away.
So what does that mean?
It means that trigger goes, hey, I saw you cast an aura.
Okay.
Would you like to put a +1/+1 counter? That's what I'm saying. Is that what you're responding to, rather than, you know?
Right. So I was thinking, let a cast go, and then I could cast this and have this resolve before anything else happens.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Right.
not resolved yet, but the trigger still happens.
Okay, but then by that account, it will survive the damage being done to it. It won't.
It depends on what you're. First off, it depends on when he does that. It triggers. So you're responding to ability, I would assume.
Yeah. So here's
Before the +1/+1 counter hits.
Yeah. Well, I'm responding to the cast of the enchantment.
That would be the thing in an arena would be two things, and if you do that, then displays later.
So the thing still happens. I'm sorry, I'm just having trouble understanding it because what it is he plays light balls, and I think to myself, I could blast it down before it even gets anything.
No, I see your intent.
But my intent is let him use more resources and then still get more value.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is the generous visitor trigger happens regardless. But it doesn't resolve. It just says, hey, I want to put this on that. That's what I'm saying. You can respond to that instead of the actual cast. So for sure, you know that's going to hit before the counter.
Oh, okay. So in the sequencing, it would happen in the same way, but I just have to say that I'm responding to
the trigger.
The trigger giving it. But then wouldn't the enchant buff it?
The trigger, the enchant doesn't even. It's still in the stack when that happens.
Okay, so it's enchant and then
so the stack
ability.
would look like his ability and the spell right now.
Oh, so I have to respond to the ability about it and to
you
the thing I
want to do
want.
that. Yeah.
So I just have to respond to the final
you
thing
want to
on
make
the
it
trigger.
clear that you're responding to the ability.
Okay. That's because what I wanted to do is respond to the very last thing before anything went off, and so that would include the creature's ability.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm doing, but I'm just a little stupid, and I don't understand sequencing. So I just wanted to make sure, like, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to cut in before it or wait until after it, and now I understand I'm supposed to wait until after it. So I have to go last on all of the triggers. This would be easy if I was playing Arena because it does it for you.
Yeah, what I would have done is when he cast that, I'm like, okay, so that's triggering, right? And he'll be like, I'll respond to that.
Okay, I have to ask what each thing is triggering. Okay, my bad, I'm sorry. Okay, so that's what I'm doing.
Wait, is light bulb die? Dies, right?
Yeah, sorry. It's a little on the slow reproduction side. Okay, bad.
What should have done there in Arena is when you cast that, as soon as you cast that, the trigger happens, and it asks where you want to place that counter.
And then
so that's one missed thing was there was
right.
Did he mean to put it on there?
Right.
Or was he because like if you let that gloss over, he could be like, well, you know what, it's going generous visitor.
To retain it. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I have to wait for the entire intent of what the person's going to do.
Sometimes you want to respond to that in a sense because he could say, okay, I'm putting it on light claws. You know what I'm saying? Or he could put it on him. But if you play first, you'd be like, oh well, I'm going to point it to.
Yeah, because I never said it.
You know,
exactly. The trigger I never said.
But if you say, I'm responding to that trigger, and that's because that trigger is not just happened. That trigger is on him to point at something.
Right.
So as soon as he does it, I'm going to respond to that.
Okay, gotcha. I moved a little bit too fast. Yeah. That makes sense.
Because he has to point the target first.
But then you could respond to something.
That target.
Oh, and then your thing happens before the thing. Okay, I see. So you just have to think about how everything is triggering and go at the right time.
Yeah, because he could have, if you played it right, he's like, oh well, and he didn't know you were going to do that.
Right.
And you let the triggers happen. He points at light pod.
Okay, yeah. And then
if you go boom like that before he points the triggers, you could be like, oh, well, it's going in visitor.
Right.
You see,
I see what you're saying. No, it's right. And that's why I want to know. And that's
nuances when you're playing tournaments.
Exactly.
Like, I didn't get to point out my target. Well, since you did that, I'm pointing out my target's visitor.
Exactly.
And then there's nothing you can do about it.
Exactly. There's really nothing because I go too soon.
It's not game breaking, but just an extra +1/+1 counter on him was obviously going to break game breaking for something for you because you don't have blockers.
Right, exactly. No, and that's good. That's good advice. Thank you. See, this is why I asked for that situation, because that means
these are all prepping you for like.
For a real, exactly. Because I do want to play tournaments. I'm not gonna lie. This is not me.
I'm just being a dick and just being one.
Oh, I don't think that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying how it could be, you know, misconstrued.
Right, exactly.
But I'm just prepping of that's how exactly they'll come at you.
Oh yeah, and they will destroy me after. They will eat me alive for going at the wrong time, and then they will call the judge, and I will get consumed.
Oh, you will.
Absolutely. Also, my bad, Kevin. I'm sorry. I know I'm delaying that for like a million years. All right, now let me move with my turn.
You don't watch out for angle shooting.
I do. These motherfuckers will eat me alive. I'm so squishy in that way. I'm a little squish. I'm a squisher. Alright, I will play the thing.
The arena does it for you and immediately points. And here you're gonna be like, hold on, is that triggering? And what's that triggering? What's the point?
Right. I'm gonna drop a 1 on Brohamsky. And then tap the 2 and take a 1. And then I will swing with the 1. And that's it, brother. That's all you. Alright, now I understand how that works. Because I swear it's like, I think like, oh, I do this thing so my thing happens instantly, but there's other things that can happen even after that thing that happens.
Like it doesn't resolve, but just the triggers.
Right. But it does mean if
it happens like immediately. You know?
Right. But then it also means if I say I'm responding to you doing this thing before the other trigger happens, it would do that thing, and then the thing would trigger, and then I would lose the play that I'm imagining.
Right, because if you do that as in response to the spell, then you're behind that trigger.
Yeah, that trigger is gonna come afterwards.
Right, exactly.
And then it's gonna fuck me up. Okay, I see. That means like, wow, I really have to think about how everything is going to interact with itself in place of like where my turn is gonna come in.
It to me it got so like just mind racking in tournaments.
No, it's good though. It's important.
It's good.
It's like
cool for that.
I know. I feel that, and it's also like
that stress is not good on me anymore. That like it's hitting my heart.
It's so
like my well-being,
so
you know what I mean?
It is. It's so stressful. Oh shit! This shit's getting beefy, ain't it? So if this were to drop, this thing would come down and then trigger its effects. Okay.
I mean, it's a different story when you only have a single target.
Right, but now question, how do I frame this? I'm seeing him put down an enchant, and there's ability triggers. Do I say...
Well, you ask him what's going on.
What's going on?
What are you pointing to?
I'm putting Ethereal Armor on this fucker.
Okay. And then those 2 trigger for the counters. Where are you pointing those counters?
1 on each.
Okay, there you go.
Gotcha. And then I can respond to that.
Yeah, you want like the full info before you start shooting, basically.
Right. Okay, I see. So I just have to ask more. I have to talk. I have to ask. And then 1 on each, and then... Yeah, I will respond to that. Okay, now I understand. I'm a little bit less stupid. Not by much, only a little. I'll take a 1, and then as before the counters go out, then I'll hit this with another player of 5. Okay.
Here you go.
All right. I appreciate the patience with me. I'm a little slow. By a little, I mean a lot. I have played with fire. Fire has been played with. Oh. That dude gets a +1 in haste this turn. And then I'll just put down the other mage. And then I'll swing. With all the 1-2 canceling, this is just 1, 3, 2, 2. Yeah.
How much?
Oh, fine. Okay. 5, 6, 7. And then go.
Yeah.
Where's that thing at?
Huh?
What is that? This thing at?
3-2.
3-2?
3-2.
Okay, 3-3.
Peace out, Steve.
Steven!
Steven.
Alright. Alright, I'll just swing with it all. Everything is swinging, so this is 2, 3, 1 and 1, and then 2. So
2.
Yeah, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2.
1, 1, 2. So it's 5, 6, 7. Does this have a +1 +1 counter?
No, it's just 1-0, so it's kind of not really a +1, you know. It's just activated. If there's 2 spells in here, then it's a 2/2 with haste, but that only matters the first turn. So yeah, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9.
Block the fucking 2/2.
The 2/2. All right.
So what's that? 3.
So then this is 3, 4, 5,
6, 7.
6, 7, and then I'll tap 4 things and stack a thing to do 2 to you.
GG.
Oh, that's it. GG. Boom. Boom. See, I do like that about red. Games are fast.
Games are great.